Rarely do we get a house that's decorated like this. This house is decorated and taken care of. You can feel the love. Now I say that every once in a while, but I mean it, and I certainly mean it on this house. This house is decorated within an inch of its life, and you're gonna love it. Are you old enough to remember the Carpenters? Remember that song, Top of the World? You're on the top of the world here with this house. This is a fantastic, tiny little neighborhood in the most perfect location. 20 minutes from Danville, 30 minutes from Lexington. So how can you beat that? And you're just like 2 miles out to the highway, and then it's zoom right up to Lexington, or zoom right down to Lake Cumberland, or zoom right over to Danville. I'm going to show you all about this property. Isn't this gorgeous? They laid rocks down in here. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, you're going to absolutely love this house. Now I can tell you a whole bunch about it, but of course you can read about that too. But I'll tell you, it's like 2,200 square feet, so that's the perfect size house because it's big enough to be big, yet manageable and sustainable. You can afford to live here forever and ever. It's not going to kill you with those 5,000 square foot houses. It's got an oversized 2-car garage, and wait till you see out the back of the deck. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. So we call this a Cape Cod. You got the little dog houses up there, the dormers. We call them dog houses. And you can see all the houses in this neighborhood are just perfect. Look at this. Ladies are going to love this, and guys are going to love it because you're proud of your home. It's a semi wraparound. House is only 12 years old, and it's like new. Wait till I show you inside. Come on. Yes, you are in horse country. You know, the nice thing about being just 30 minutes from Lexington is that you get all the benefits of Lexington without the traffic and the BS. Go up when you want to, work there, shop there, whatever you want to do, but you don't have to deal with it every day, like when you live there. So what does Lexington got? Well, it's got all the shopping, all the jobs, anything you want. It's got wineries, it's got the horse farms, it's got the horse park. If you're into horses, you'll know what that is. That's a big deal. All the different disciplines of horsemanship. So if you've got kids who are into horses, oh my gosh, being close to the horse park is a big deal. We love just going up to the wineries and the mall and everything. So you got these really wide floors. I'm thinking they're maple. Ken will correct me if I'm wrong, but they look like maple. They're just beautiful. Stone fireplace. Look at this. And of course, they've got it decorated so nice. It really makes you feel good about the house and feel good about a property that you might be living in. You know that it's been well loved and well taken care of. So we often kid around. We say, oh, it's previously loved, a previously loved home. But it is, you can tell. Okay, so what do we got going on here? We got a granite top. Some people think that's marble. Others just take it for granite. All right, yeah, I know that was really bad, sorry. And then you've got this granite insert here, and it looks to me to be the same stone. So this is the real deal here as well. So you can roll pie crusts and all that stuff, and you get the microwave there. You know, these over-the-counter microwave things are great. The only problem is they're always so short, and then you can't put a big pot on here. Well, heck, this is like, you know, 1, 2, 3. You got 26, 28 inches, 26 inches anyway, from there to there. So you got plenty of room. You're not going to bump your noggin either. I'm thinking the cabinets are maple as well. Really, really pretty. Yeah, I guarantee you that's maple. Look at those stripes. Beautiful, isn't it? So tell me what you like about this house. Put it in the comments. Also, because I want to know, tell me what you don't like about this house. But do put it in the comments down there. Pick it apart. Tell me. I want to know. I want to know what you like about this. I'll tell you what I like. I like the back porch, of course, obviously. But this little half bath in here off of the laundry, off of the kitchen, is wonderful. You got plenty of privacy, and you got the muck sink here. You can put in your muddy boots and that sort of thing, working in the garden, which they have a beautiful garden in the back. I would just love to show it to you. If it were all green, it would be just spectacular. You got these can lights, you know, big fan of those can lights. So you got plenty of light here. So you can imagine putting this out for like a buffet with food. I mean, it's coming up on Thanksgiving right now, so you can put that out. So you've got one eating area here, you've got another eating area here, and then you've got outside. You could easily accommodate 30, 40, 50 people in this house and it not ever feel crowded because of the outer, what we call outer space, right? So I'm going to take you to outer space later. How goofy does that sound? But it's like a little mudroom thing. So you got those tiles for the floor, and it's big, so you can decorate it like this lady has. I'm telling you, this lady's got the best decorating ever. She's the queen of decorating. Now the master suite is down that way, but I'm going to show you over here first. I'm going to end with the best, right? And this foyer is so nice. Usually foyers are so small, you walk in, you feel a little cramped. This doesn't. You walk in this house and you know that it's an entertaining house. Got a little closet here for your vacuum and whatnot. And then they've got teens, so you know I've got 2 teens too, so you know how it goes. This is one bedroom. This is another bedroom, although very nice. Look at that with the colored ceiling and everything. How beautiful is this? And then full bath, tile, shower, the whole deal, right? Plenty of privacy and a little linen here, which is cute. I love that. Okay, so I got this end of the house out of it. Remember, 2,200 square feet on about an acre. Isn't that pretty? I mean, really, did she do a nice job or what? Tell you what. And the rooms are big and this is open, so it really feels nice. Then this door goes out to, I'm going to give you a sneak peek out there. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Sexy porches. I got a big deck and a porch. Let me tell you, we spend a ton of time out there. You will too. And then this is the master bedroom. Schwanky. Everything's wired, I'm assuming, for like TV and stereo speakers and all that stuff. I can't tell you how big this rascal is. This is big. Like that's 8 inches. So it's bigger than 8 inches. Like 9 or 10 inch around. These massive columns are. That are the bed. Okay, so we're going to go up to the master bathroom, but I wanted to show you the his and hers walk-ins, which are super duper. Love that. And then how nice is this? Tons of room. You could ballroom dance in here. Those tiles are 1 foot. So freeze frame your video there and you can count how big this room is, right? Then you got the jet tub there. And you got the lights here you can land a plane with these lights. So you can see what's going on. Maybe too much. I don't want to see too much when I look in the mirror, I can tell you that. Shut that off. But you get the idea here. Yeah, pretty. And then a walk-in tub, or walk-in shower rather. Nothing wrong with that. Who takes a bath anyway these days? And if you want to, there you go. And the deck is plenty big enough for a hot tub. So come on out. Take a look at that. All right, so you can see why I'm excited about this house. Just beautiful. It's open, hardwood floors, carpet in the bedrooms. That's nice. Got a fireplace, all open area here for entertaining. It's a big deal. What's a house without entertainment, right? And I showed you the laundry room. Okay, here we go. Let's go on outside. People who have wreaths, you know what I'm saying. I don't have to tell you. You know what I'm talking about. So there's the oversized 2-car. And then you come in here. And the deck is stained different colors. Isn't that nice? I like that. It's a very cool idea. I've never seen it before. Really, sincerely. Now I've seen like Trex deck and all that stuff, different stuff like that, but I've never seen it with just wood. And how nice is that? So you can go right in, you shoot right in there to the mudroom, or you can shoot over there to the master bedroom. And remember we were talking about a hot tub? this would be a great place for it. But let me tell you how big this is. I don't know if I can even tell you. But it is gihugic. Ginormous for sure. And look at the view. So you're on top of the world. You could have, some people call me, they say, oh, is this house in a floodplain? And I say, well, you know, all of Indiana, all of Ohio, and parts of Missouri would have to be underwater before water would get up anywhere near this. And it's not a joke. I mean, you are on top of the world. So there's a road way, way on out there. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a cell tower way out there, so you got good service. And you know they put cell towers on the highest points around. But you truly are on top of the world up here. You never have to worry about any kind of wet or dampness, because everything is shooting away from the house. So this backyard here is fenced for the doggy, and then it goes back to that fire pit there, and the trampoline, and goes down over the hill, I'm assuming, to where it's mowed, where the other people mow to, which is that tree line back there, those little trees. And that's about an acre. An acre is really a fantastic size because it's plenty enough to piddle around with if you wanted to do a garden or if you want to put in a big in-ground pool or anything like that. And yet it's small enough to take care of. Now, off the back of the garage, which I'm not allowed to go in the garage because it probably looks like my garage, scary, there's a little doggy run there. So you got the fence up for that. That's already there already. If you got a pooch you want to have in and out, this dog is spoiled. I can tell you, I've seen and met this dog. So you've got this what do you call this thing? Porch swing. You got the porch swing. It's got the pretty little flowers, and guess what goes here? All the food and booze you could ever imagine for all your friends and family, and you could have Thanksgiving, and you know we have a tradition of smoking a turkey for New Year's. You could have everything out here. Everybody's bundled up. Have a little fireplace going there, the little wood stove or chimenea. How cool would that be? Do you love it? Tell me if you love it. Put it down here in the bottom. You want to see more properties like this? Fill out the box right here. Call Ken. Phone number's here. Fill out that box and tell me what you want to see, what your perfect property looks like. We'll also send you first sneak peek at all these properties. The people on our list, a couple thousand people, will see this before it hits the MLS. So how cool is that? So fill out the box. Tell us what you want. Tell me if you like it. Put it in the comments below. And thanks a million for watching. And then this is the master bath of the outer, what we'll call outer space, right? So I'm going to take you to outer space later. How goofy does that sound? So you got the chicky chicky bow wow stuff going on there if you want. Did he really just say that? All right, cut. For a nice wholesome bathing. And this is the master bath. My gum got in front of my eye tooth, couldn't see what I was saying. Cut.